Hello. Today I'm here to review Boy Nobody by Allen Zadoff. Um, I finished this book about a week ago, and it was right at the beginning of when I kind of became ill, so I didn't do a review of it, and I realised just now that I didn't do a review. So forgive me for my illness, but yeah, I didn't do a review, so I'm here to do one today. So this book follows the main character, Boy Nobody, whose real name is James, I think. I'm not sure. I think his name's James. And this isn't a spoiler, but right at the beginning, we learn that his parents died when he was younger, and he was given a choice of whether to join them in heaven or to stay alive and join the program. And at first he says that he'd rather join his parents in heaven, and that loyalty shows the program that that's exactly what they need in an assassin. So he joins the program, and it's his job to go into schools or new places, mainly schools, and to find his target and take them out as quickly as possible. That is his job. So right at the beginning of the book, we see one of his jobs where he goes to a friend's house, and the target of his mission is his friend's dad. And we see him carry out this mission. And then he gets a job. He's moved to New York City, and his next assignment is the mayor of New York City. So that's a big job and a big responsibility. And he's been given 5 days to complete his assignment, which is a very short time. Usually he gets months and months to complete an assignment, so that he can mix with other people and get close to his target and stuff like that. But this time he's been given 5 days to complete his assignment, which is not a long time, and it's a high-profile assignment. It's the mayor of New York. And Boy Nobody wonders why the assignment deadline is so short, and what's going to happen in 5 days, and why it's so important that this needs to be done in 5 days. And so Boy Nobody goes to this school in New York where the mayor of New York's daughter is also attending, and her name is Sam, or Samara, and her mother was Israeli, and while on a visit to Israel, this isn't a spoiler either, but while on the visit to Israel, her mother was killed in a car accident. And so Samara, or Sam, is, Boy Nobody is getting close to Sam and befriending her, but he realises still that he only has 5 days to complete his assignment. And then throughout the book he gets like 3 or 4 chances to complete his assignment. He goes to the president's apartment a couple of times, the mayor's apartment a couple of times. Is it the mayor or the... I'm trying to remember whether it's actually the mayor or the president. I think it's the mayor of New York. Yeah, no, it is the mayor of New York, sorry. Anyway, but yeah, he gets his chance, and he, a few times, and he goes backwards and forwards to the house, and he just, when he's about to complete his assignment and get the job done, he kind of can't bring himself to do it, and this is the first time this has ever happened. And during this period, he's also getting closer to Sam, the daughter, which he thinks is why he can't get close enough to complete his assignment. But then he discovers that the people that trained him, his mother and father, as he calls them, it's not his mother and father, obviously, but he calls them mother and father, and they're the people that trained him. And they start to become suspicious of his loyalties and his motivations and his state of mind, and the deadline is now shorter. You don't have 5 days, you have 3 days. And then halfway, so, you know, he gets a move on and he tries his hardest to get past his feelings and to actually complete his assignment, which, this isn't a spoiler again, but it doesn't happen. And then the target of his assignment changes from the mayor to the mayor's daughter for a reason which I'm not going to tell you. And then, yeah, so the rest of the book, the last, 70, 80 pages is, you know, him coming to terms with the fact that he's going to have to kill the daughter, and him finding out why the target has changed to the daughter and it's not the mayor anymore. And it's really interesting, it's really intense. And this book is written in exclusively from first person point of view, which is weird at first. You know, I struggled, the first 20, 30 pages I struggled with the writing style because it's literally exclusively first person. So I'll just read you a little bit of this page. There's no spoilers. I look at the gun. I look at his eyes. Cold. I'm in trouble. And then the phone rings. The Android phone in my hand. The glass is shattered, but the phone is still working. The ring surprises him as much as it surprises me. Surprise is not a bad thing. Not if you can use it to your advantage. I answer the phone. Ni hao ma, I say. How are you today, in Chinese. That's about all I know how to say. I listen to the phone for a moment, then I hold it out to the fourth man as if it's for him. He's so shocked he doesn't know what to do. I shake the phone a little. I look at him like he's an idiot. We both hear the man shouting over the phone, his voice tinny and distant. I don't know what he's saying, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's all written like that in first person point of view, but the way it's written helps you see, you know, it's like you're thinking like the main character, which is really strong, which is a really strong advantage in the way this book is written. Yeah, and I think it was written really well, actually. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I will link my Toast Pop review down in the description box, so you can go check my review out on Toast Pop, where I post regular reviews. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this. I know this is the first in, I think, a 10-book series, so that's going to be interesting to read, you know, the different books from the same point of view as well, and see where this story goes, because this didn't, I don't know, it kind of wrapped up, but there was a lot of things that we didn't discover about Boy Nobody and his origins, and the reasons behind his motivation and stuff like this. So, you know, during this series it's going to be interesting to find all that out. And yeah, I haven't really read a spy / young spy book since I read the Alex Rider books. I mean, I didn't read all of them, but I read 3 of them, and they're by Anthony Horowitz, and I absolutely loved. I read Stormbreaker. I didn't really think much of Stormbreaker. I read it when I was really young, and then a few years later I read Point Blank, which is the sequel, which I absolutely adored. I thought that book was amazing. And then I read Archangel, I think, and I thought that was really good as well. And they're all by Anthony Horowitz. And yeah, this is kind of a similar vibe. It's a young boy who kills people, you know, that's his job. He's a spy / assassin. Yeah, so I would recommend this book and this series to fans of Alex Rider series or James Bond in general. And I think it's a great debut for this series that Allen Zadoff has kickstarted. And I hope, because we all know how everybody on BookTube feels about cover changes, I hope that the series, the covers for the series are coherent and not, and don't change, because that is very annoying when they change. I like the fact that it has orange pages, which I hope they keep, because I know the next book, the cover looks similar, but the next book is, I think the writing's blue, and obviously the writing here is it's kind of like fire, but it's mainly orangey red, and the pages are orange. So I hope with the next one, the cover, the pages are blue, to match the text. But yes, this cover is amazing. Yeah, and the book was really good. So there you go. That is my review. Like I said, I will leave my the link to my Toast Pop review down below, so you can go check that out. Yes, and that's all I have today. So just to let you know, I'm currently 77 pages through Messenger of Fear by Michael Grant, and I'm loving it. It's really good. It has black pages, which I think is amazing. And if you see when I tilt it or put it into the light, you can see it has like pictures on the cover underneath. This is naked, obviously, and that's cool. But anyway, yeah, I'm on like page 77, and it's really good. So when I finish this, which hopefully will be soon, I will do a review of this. Yes. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like. If you wish, you may subscribe. And it will be great if you could follow me on Instagram at Lee Promised. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye and happy reading.